We are interested in them. But believe me, they're just as interested in us. I don't know how much they really tell you about the Dark Ether, but I've seen it. I've felt it.
Hey, welcome back lads. So the latest Cold War update is full of new zombies intel, which is real damn interesting because it's all building up to the new DLC map in Berlin, the main quest for Outbreak in Season 3, and maybe even a little something in here about the return of Edward Richtofen. Yeah, and not gonna lie, it took me about 3 hours to go in game and find everything here, so I'm pretty sure not everyone in the community has gone and done this, or knows about this. Now, there have also been some rumours coming from big zombie YouTubers, and they are saying that the DLC 2 Berlin map could be releasing at the start of Season 3, which is only a few weeks away, but I don't think they are right about that because the way the intel is setting up the map, it seems like there's still a lot that needs to happen in between, like now and then. So this intel right here is from Valentina, and she's talking about her plan she presented to the Kremlin about her attack on Berlin, and it's called Operation Inversia. Take a listen.
I just returned from the Kremlin, where I presented a list of proposed targets for Operatia Inversia to the General Secretary and select members of the Committee for State Security. The results were mixed. I should be pleased that the overall plan was so well received. Perhaps they realized that without bold action the Soviet Union could collapse within a decade. And Inversia is nothing if not bold. It would be a death blow to the West, which may account for the committee's preference of two particular targets. But I pushed hard for Berlin. It would have afforded me further opportunities to complete my preparations there. The colonel did question my fixation on Berlin, but I just told him I hate the Germans.
Okay, so there are a couple of different things to take away from that. Operation Inversia. Inversia is Russian for inversion, I guess, which makes me think the whole idea is to invert Berlin, sending the entire city into the Dark Ether dimension. Mad. Strangely as well, you notice how it's all on Valentina. It's her idea to target Berlin, and there's more hints about this, about her plan to bring back the Nazi regime who fled into the Dark Ether during Project Endstation.
They must be important, but not as important as Endstation. No matter how big this Cold War is between East and West, Requiem and Omega, there's an even bigger one threatening to boil over. We are interested in them, eager to know how we can exploit their world for our advantage. But believe me, they're just as interested in us. The door swings both ways.
So yeah, there's a lot about that. Samantha saying that Endstation is very important, how there's a bigger war coming, also how we see like a teaser image for Berlin showing the same street in the intro cutscene for zombies, as well as the same street which is in the campaign mission with Nazi zombies in it. Also, the ship from Warzone went into the Dark Ether dimension, came out 80 years later with World War II Germans. Well, the Germans came out 80 years later. So the story for DLC 2 in Berlin is all about Valentina purposefully and specifically inverting Berlin into the Dark Ether dimension so that the World War II German regime can, I guess, resume their conquest of the world. Maybe Valentina is just a shape-shifting creature from the Dark Ether. We don't exactly know what or how her alliance with the World War II Germans exists, but there it is. Now, as for the Richtofen stuff, I believe all of this is just a decoy or a smokescreen to throw us all off. Maxis and Weaver talk about their past and how Weaver left a boy to die.
You've been to hell before though, Sam. We both have. I was never going to leave you there to die.
Like you did the boy.
That's not fair, Sam. That was a different situation. We both did all we could.
But not enough. He's still dead, isn't he?
People think this is about Eddie Richtofen because his soul was characterized by a child, and recently there was a diary entry from Sam where she talks about her ether delusions and that she sees a boy who is lost and dangerous. I think that's Richtofen, but I don't think Weaver killed him. I think maybe we're just talking about different things here, different boys. Anyways, that's about it, so stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.